Tara had a bit of a checkered past, and I was struggling a bit to get a really good relationship with her, and I really wanted to know, I wanted a bit of an insight to what she was thinking and feeling, because I thought it might help me to understand her better.
I had just moved my horse Bill over from Wiltshire to Surrey, and I changed quite a few things for him in terms of where he was. I'd taken him away from his old friends, brought him into a new surrounding, into a new hood, and I felt a little bit uneasy about all of the changes I was putting him through.
He was my new horse, and I just needed to find out a little bit more about him, and I felt that was a really good way of speaking to him, because you can't speak to horses and you can't say to them, oh, right, like what happened in your past type thing. You can't do that. So Rachel allowed for that to happen.
We had a challenge with our two cats, and they were peeing everywhere, and that was like really distressing for me, but it was interesting because, again, having that different perspective of what was going on, and what was happening is they were just picking up all our stress. We had a very stressful situation, my partner and I, that unconsciously we were bringing home, and the cats were picking it up.
One of the readings I had with Rachel last year was specifically about some lameness, and she was able to pinpoint the left fore, what was going on in the left fore, and although I'd seen the lameness and I'd had the foot trimmer, the information that she was able to give me was then was great, so I could then go back to the foot trimmer so we could look a little bit further.
Thankfully in there the house doesn't smell so unpleasant, so yeah, quite immediate, and that was the only thing that was different.
I think even Rachel said to me at the beginning, some people expect the horses just to talk to them about apples and carrots and hay, and I was like, well, I can't imagine that they would necessarily speak to me about that. I'm hoping to get a little bit more than just that, and I was hoping to get the reassurance and stuff, but I was never expecting him telling me to stay safe with him. And giving me all those pointers. That's not what I was expecting from them in any way, shape or form.
It was more about emotions, how she felt about things, how she viewed our partnership. It was much better than being told things that you already knew. And, you know, I didn't particularly need to know that she didn't want a rug on or whatever, or doesn't like her fly mask, because I'd gathered that from her already. So the more emotional information was far more useful for me, yes.
In some of the later readings, in fact, the information that she's been giving me is about me and my life. And sometimes the information has been not about the horse necessarily, but the horse has been a channel to help me learn something else about my life or even my business.
They'll make comments on even career choices, life choices. Chano will discuss mistakes that he thinks that I'm making in my life, but he's always very positive about me. He always says that I view myself harshly. How does he know that? He'll mention interactions with other people. He's not been there, he's not overheard, but he always says that I should think better of myself and I'm more worthy than I think I am.
You know, you can have a tendency to think that there might be something awful that you're going to find out, but it's not like that. It's all about finding something that can help you understand your situation, help you move forward, and help you improve the relationship.